Hey guys, it's Mike here, and welcome to another edition of Were They Helpful, in which we're going to be looking at a character who many people have long asked me to do, and I guess I'm finally going to do it, and that is Puar. And we're basically going to be analyzing whether or not Puar was helpful in Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball as a whole. And to join me on this, I have a special guest who, I keep saying that every time, but, he comes to pretty much all of them, and his name is...
Well, I'm pretty special, but not as special as BLACKENFIST for different reasons. It is geekdom, the most ruggedly handsome, beautiful in some ways, gorgeous, the ladies' pet, the men's regret, what you see... How does it go? Ladies' pet, the men's regret. What you see is what you get, and what you
see is what you get.
And what you don't see is better yet. So, it's me. Let's talk about Puar.
Something like that. Yeah, so let's talk about how helpful Puar was in this series. And we do say series. Yeah, and I do say series because it's all really one series. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and GT and Super. So basically, yeah, we're going to talk about this dude, this purple cat who is clearly a super Beerus god, super beer. Who cares? Anyway, Danny, do you think he was helpful?
Well, I'm glad you brought that up. I just want to say one thing. Puar is one of the most disliked characters in Dragon Ball. A lot of fans don't like Puar, and it depends. I kind of, there's some validity to it, and there's also some not validity. It depends on kind of your perspective of Dragon Ball, because a lot of Dragon Ball fans have only seen Dragon Ball Z and never went back to watch Dragon Ball. And if you've seen only Dragon Ball Z and not watched Dragon Ball, number one, that's like watching Godfather Part 3 and not Part 1 and Part 2. It's all one series. No matter which way you slice it, I don't care about where you live. I don't care about what you grew up with. I don't care about your nostalgia bullshit. If you have not watched Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, you have not seen the entire story. This is a fact. The story of Dragon Ball began with Goku and Bulma, not with Raditz and the farmer. And if you have a problem with that, you can kiss my ass, because I'm being legit. I'm 100% right. Suck my dick and lick ass if you disagree, all right? I mean, Mike, okay, Mike.
Was it a real life Bulma?
No, bro, I would never make a video with that kind of intro. But, no, the thing is, Mike, Mike, okay, you tell stories, right? You want to make movies. Can you imagine if you made 3 movies and then people only watch the second and third one? Like, what the fuck? No, you got to watch them all to get the whole story. So
it's crazy, though. Just to interrupt you real quick, not to interrupt you, man, but, basically, when you think about it, a lot of people actually do that, and it's really a bad thing. You ever notice how, a lot of it does have to do with people watching on home video, but there's always that bandwagon effect for the last movie in a series. People won't even watch all the other ones, but they'll go see, Harry Potter 7 Part 2, or Return of the King, or, all these other movies. This happens, it's real phenomenon, and, that's, you're missing, such crucial elements.
In their defense, though, Mike, I think part of the reason why the third one does the best is because people caught Fellowship and Two Towers later on home video. Yeah. So there is something to that. But there are
definitely people who literally go and just see the last one.
Well, they're retards, stupid. Bro. They're fucking stupid. Because look. There's no excuse to not watch Dragon Ball. It's free on Hulu, 100% legal on Hulu for free. The blue bricks for fucking $15. I've seen them on Amazon. There's no reason to not have seen this series unless you're just a filthy casual. And if you're a filthy casual, that's great. But don't sit here and pretend to be an expert and tell me Goku never killed anybody except for Yakun and Kid Buu, when there's tons of fucking guys he killed in the entirety of Dragon Ball. It's just, I'm tired of it. But okay, enough of the rant. Let's talk about Puar. If you've seen Dragon Ball, then yes, Puar has been helpful in Dragon Ball. Was Puar helpful overall? Probably not, with the exception of 3 examples. Number 1, Puar transformed into a pair of scissors to cut off Goku's tail when he first became a great ape. Had they not done that, it would have been a serious problem. People would have died. That was, to me, the most helpful thing Puar did. Number 2, during the Buranai Baba tournament in Dragon Ball, inside Dragon Ball, Puar and Upa transformed. Well, Upa did the cross to do the Jesus Christ thing, and they used religious iconography to win their fight. Like, what was it, Vampire Man?
Yeah, it was Spike the Devil. No, that was actually the Devil.
No, Akuman was the last one.
Fangs. There we go.
Yeah, but Vampire Man's his real name, bro. I don't do that dub shit. So yeah, they fought Thank you, Quinn. They fought Vampire Man, and that worked against him, and that was number 2. And then number 3, as Quinn told us before the video started, which I completely forgot about, when Ten Shin Han broke Yamcha's ankle, or no, it was his kneecap when he did the diving knee. Yamucha. When Ten Shin Han broke Yamucha's ankle, knee, whatever, leg, whatever the hell Neville broke on Raw, Puar transformed into a stretcher to stretch him out. So that is the 3 times Puar was helpful. Puar also
transforms into Bulma, when Yamcha is missing her at nighttime and Vegeta is banging her at, in the Capsule Corp in the gravity chamber.
Well, that's always a good thing. I wish I had a shape-shifting bitch, bro. But I'd rather have Mystique than Puar, because I hate to break it to some of you casuals, but Puar is a male. Puar is not female. All right, Puar. So then that begs the question, all right?
Which Mystique would you rather have, though? Which Mystique? Rebecca Romaine or Jennifer Lawrence?
Well, I'm hardcore. I'll take them both, bro. I like both of them for different reasons. But John Stamos is already in that pound, so I don't know if I'll be able to top the great John Stamos, who does not age, by the way. If you saw Fuller House, Uncle Jesse looks exactly the same as he did 15 years ago, so 20 years ago or whatever.
Disturbing.
He has not aged. It's very scary. It's very scary.
The Olsen twins sure don't look the same.
The Olsen twins look like a couple of 60-year-old meth heads, and Stephanie Tanner was a meth head. She does not look like a meth head, but I haven't looked at Stephanie Tanner's face in a long time either, so at least think of that how you will. But anyways, Puar in Dragon Ball Z didn't really do jack shit but cry about Yamcha dying and pretty much just hung out. So in the overall story, Puar was helpful 3 times. In Dragon Ball Z, just Z, I can't even think of a single example. I really can't.
Well, Danny, real quick, who do you think would win in a fight? I mean, they are all gods of destruction from different universes. So, Beerus, Champa, whatever you want to call them, Puar, and Karen.
Who?
Karen.
Who the hell is that?
You're supposed to correct me and say Karin.
Oh, you were supposed to say Korin, and then I say Karin. Well, nah. I thought, my pick's going to be Wainu, the god of destruction from Universe 12. He would win.
Remember that picture with all the fake gods of destruction? Everyone started actually believing that shit. You actually believe that shit? You believe that there are gods of destruction that look like the Backyardigans? You motherfucker.
There was... Yes, it was.
Did you actually record your own audio so that you could actually speak to Geekdom?
Dumbass. All right. So
I'm not going to cut this out either.
This is a great video. By the way, we're doing this at 4 in the morning, and at least 2 out of the 3 of us have been drinking. So I want to let the fans know, not the fans, as Quinn calls you the fans, the Dragon Ball fans. I want to let the subscribers to Laughing Stock Media know that this video was recorded under the influence. Please forgive us, even though it'll probably get a shit ton of likes. Because it's Puar, bro. It's fucking Puar. But you know what?
Puar, man.
Puar was more useful than Chaozu. Seriously, Puar did more in this fucking series than Chaozu. Or Chiaotzu, which is actually not wrong. Don't be like Hail Zeon and correct my pronunciation on Twitter now.
Well, I mean, you did say, Krillin instead of Kudadin.
Yeah, I did, but Hail Zeon only watches Pokemon dub, so guess what, Zeon? You phony fucking weeb. Fuck you, Zeon, you fucking weeb. I'm drunk, bro. Don't edit any of this out. Leave it all in.
I'm not going to.
So yeah, Puar was helpful, and that's about it, bro.
Hopefully people are enjoying this. But yeah, we're going to do, by the way, guys, we are going to do, and I say we because there is going to be a very special video for when I do it. Just letting you guys know, because you keep asking me over and over, do Chaozu? I mean, first off, the answer is obvious. I'm not going to tell you it because I want you to actually watch that video. But the answer is pretty obvious whether or not Chaozu is helpful. But or Chiawatsu, and basically, I'm gonna do a big special video for that. So look out for that in the future. Were they helpful? Still going strong. So you have any final thoughts, or you pretty much just wrapped it up already?
Nah, I'm done, bro. Puar was helpful 3 times, and that's about it. Which is okay. I mean, that's three more times than Chaozu was.
Yeah. All right. So this has been another edition of Were They Helpful, in which we were talking about Puar. Let us know your own thoughts down below. Do you agree with us or do you disagree? Also, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Check out Geekdom's channel and subscribe there if you haven't yet, because
I love each and every one of you. I really do. I really love all of you. Like, I'm serious. Like, I really do. I really do.
People need to learn sarcasm and stuff. So talk to you guys later.
Bye.
You're a funny guy, Geekdom.
Wow.